Hey there, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. I'm Mark Weiner, joined as I am each and every week by the head coach of the Hofstra Pride Wrestling Program, Dennis Papadatos. Coach, how's it going?
Doing good, just trying to avoid the giggles this morning.
It's hard to avoid the giggles around here, but let's talk about your most recent matchup, a 21-15 loss to the Rider Bronx. What were your opening thoughts on that one?
You mean before the match or after the match?
After the match.
After the match, we wrestled 9 matches and we won 5. So that's good. They're a top 20 team. But at the end of the day, as just like I told Jim after he interviewed me right after the match, we forfeited a weight and we were out Cody Rigarello, who on paper, that kid's good. Our kid actually is ranked a little higher. We should win. So even with just Cody, we win the dual meet. If you told me we were going to lose 21-15 to a top 20 team with my best starter out and forfeiting the weight, I would have been like, no problem. It's a great day. But then when it happened, it still was very, very difficult to digest. I felt like we could have won. We should have won. We left some points on the table. So we competed, and there was effort, but we're still lacking that urgency and conviction that we're going to need to get it done at the end of the year.
You mentioned Cody Rigarello being out of the lineup, and you had to forfeit at the 133. How hard was that to kind of just keep moving on when you know you had those 2 big losses?
Hard to say. I don't think it's hard. I don't know how the guys viewed it. I'm the guy that always comes out swinging, that always gives my full effort. So it is what it is. I told the guys there's adversity. We've forfeited weight before. We've had Cody out. We've won with forfeiting weight before, and we've won with having Cody out before. So now we got to do it at the same time, and we still almost did. So it's difficult, but at the end of the day, all you can control is your effort and how you try to prepare to compete, and actually, how you actually compete. It's the only thing you kind of can't control. And I thought we did a good job, not a great job. If we did a great job, we would have still won with that adversity. But we did a good job, and we're coming along. We're definitely coming along.
That match really went back and forth the entire way. It was win 2, lose 2, and back and forth the whole way, all the way to the 149, which is the reason you ended up losing the match overall. What was going through your mind in that last matchup, especially when you had Morante in there instead of Rigarello?
I mean, again, nothing against Alex, but there wasn't much confidence that Alex was going to beat that kid. That kid's good. As I said, everyone has their roles in the team, and Alex is a great teammate. The guys love him. He's a great workout partner. Cody loves wrestling with Alex. In fact, he's one of his drill partners. But everyone has their thing, and and his thing. We don't have him on the team to win matches, and I would like him to win more matches, but I don't know if he believes it, and the results show that he doesn't really. So I wasn't very confident, going into 141 after 25. I knew we probably couldn't win because we were going to forfeit 33, and we were going to probably lose 49, and I figured we would win 41, but I knew there wouldn't be enough points at 41 to overcome the duel. But you got to at least go out swinging. And actually, I thought Alex did. I thought Alex went out and competed. Opponents is better than him, and posed as well. But I don't think Alex laid down and died. Sometimes you can try all you want. Someone's better than you. They just do what they want to you.
You mentioned before you did get 5 wins in the matchup. So what are the biggest positives you'll take out of the matchup with the Rider?
Biggest positives. I thought Jamel did a good job against a good kid that really scouted him hard, which everyone does, and tried to shut him down, and the kid couldn't. So I thought that was a good job. I thought Damon started off doing a good job, and then what I liked about Damon is I don't think he made weight right, and then he kind of crashed, and he held on to win 6-5. So hopefully Damon can learn a lesson from that and still keep the victory, as opposed to needing the loss to learn it. Hopefully he learned it with the victory. But besides that, we won some other matches, but those were probably the biggest positives. And like I said, they're a good team, and to even win 5 matches against them with all our guys in was going to be, a pretty difficult task. And we did it out of 9 matches. So there's positives. We're getting there, as I keep saying. I'm the kind of person that wants to get there. I got hired August 1st. I wanted to be there August 2nd. So I'm ready for it, and I think we're moving in that direction.
Next up is 6th ranked in the country, Cornell. What's the biggest challenge with them? And obviously it's probably a lot.
Yes. One, they're better than Rider. They're good. We're forfeiting 33 again. We're not back, and most likely Cody's not going to be ready. So now we're down 12 points against the number 6 team in the country, and that usually doesn't. usually the number 1 team in the country can't stop the number 6 team in the country when they're down 12-0. But we'll see. We'll see if they have all their guys in. They're wrestling Columbia the next day, and it's going to be an opportunity for some guys to get some seeds, get some wins, to gain some confidence. At heavyweight, we've already beaten them before. So, it's a match we expect to win. 41, we're favored. So that's 2 matches. I think 74 is a match, we can pull out, depending on who they have in. I'd like to see, Lonnie has another tough guy, and I want to see if he can finally stop keeping it close and win a close one. I'd like to see what lineup they put in there. If they don't have the 25-pounder, if Nashan doesn't wrestle, I want to see where Damon actually is. So there's a lot of positives that can come out of it. That's why you have teams like Cornell in your schedule, and they're the pride of our conference. And I'm planning, Hofstra becoming the pride of the conference. But we're not there yet. But like I said, we're working towards it.
Finally, Coach, what has to go right for you guys to beat Cornell?
A lot of things have to go right. Right now, they probably have to have some backups in, you want to know the truth. And we need to win the battles that we're kind of close in on, the tough fought ones. And we need a couple upsets. At the end of the day, as I tell the guys, the goal this year is still to win the national title. That's what the goal is. And if anyone doesn't, if you think I'm crazy, I told the guys, if you think I'm crazy and that's not what your goals are, you're on the wrong program. We're not on the same page. Every day, everyone has an opportunity to win the national title. You have the same opportunity the Cornell kid does to qualify for nationals and go there and win the tournament. And then we do that with a couple guys, we'll be the national champs. So we have to have that mindset. You have to have that mindset. You have to keep moving forward. So this way, if it doesn't happen this year, it could happen 7 years from now. But if you don't have that mindset from when no one else believes, it's never going to happen. And that's what we're working on instilling. And Cornell's a good stepping stone to hopefully get some of that belief towards those goals.
The head coach of the Hofstra Wrestling Program, Dennis Papadatos, thanks so much for the time.
Thanks for having me.
The Hofstra Wrestling Program will take on Cornell at noon on Saturday at the Physical Education Center. Come out and support the Pride. I'm Mark Wiener. Thanks for listening to the WB Mason Coaches Report.